Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about osteoarthritis of the knee. So, basically, it's a degenerative condition. Let me start by explaining about the cartilage and the synovium that are very important for your knee joint. So, the cartilage is nothing but a slippery tissue that helps in a very smooth movement of your joint, and it basically acts like a cushion between your bones so there is no friction. And your synovium is a thin lining around the bones of the joints, and it produces a fluid known as the synovium fluid, which helps in lubrication, and it provides the nutrients that is required for the cartilage to stay intact. So as I mentioned that ONE is a degenerative condition. So basically this is what happens when there is a lot of wear and tear and a progressive damage that takes place in your cartilage. That is how it leads to ONE. And there's breakdown in your function of the knee, and there is no longer any protection for the bones, and that is why you feel that pain and the stiffness in the knee joint. So talking about the symptoms of ONE, it obviously starts with pain, that is pain on any movement. The pain is going to be a dull aching kind of pain. Also अगर आप बहुत टाइम तक बैठे हो या लेटे हुए हो तो आपको और भी ज़्यादा पेन होगा, एंड दैट इज़ वाई इट्स गोना लीड टू स्टिफनेस. एंड सुबह उठते ही शायद आपको ऐसा लगे कि आपका पेन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है एंड आपका नी जॉइंट अकड़ चुका है. सो अर्ली मॉर्निंग स्टिफनेस इज़ अ वेरी कॉमन सिम्टम. Also, there's going to be decrease in your range of motion, reduced mobility. ज़्यादा एवरीडे एक्टिविटीज़ करने में भी बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है. स्वेलिंग दिख सकती है नी के अराउंड. अगर नी को टच करोगे तो उधर ज़्यादा पेन होगा. इफ़ यू गिव अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर ऑन योर नी, देन इट्स गोना induce pain. So these are the very basic symptoms that you are going to see. So the risk factors for OA mainly starts with aging. Your aging is going to cause a lot of degenerative changes in your body generally. Overuse of your knee joint, weak thigh muscles, if you have had any previous injury, and genetic factors. And a very common risk factor is obesity. The more you weight, the more problem, and you're more likely to develop OA. As we all know that the knee joint is a joint that carries the most load of your entire body when you are walking and standing and doing any activities. So yeah, obesity. Talking about treatment, it starts with patient education. That is, you educate the patient about the condition very well so that he is not panicking. Modifying the activities according to the patient, that is very subjective and it differs from patient to patient. Advising on weight loss, because obesity is a very serious risk factor. And also lastly, prescribing a knee brace for the patient for better support, and so that his pain is also manageable. Also, we're going to talk about exercises obviously, and I'm going to show you a few things that you can do at home. So let's dive into that now.
Always start with stretching. Make sure that your posture is comfortable. Take the towel and hook it to the ankle from the center and hold the ends. Pull the towel towards you and feel that soothing stretch. Make sure that you hold the stretch for 30 seconds and repeat it thrice. Maintain a correct posture. Take your fingers and try and touch your toes. Make sure that your knees do not buckle and feel the stretch. Hold the stretch for 30 seconds and repeat it thrice. Take a towel roll and place it under your knee. Press the towel downwards from your knee as hard as you can. Hold it for 10 seconds and repeat it thrice. This will help you activate your quadriceps. Now for your hamstrings, place the roll beneath your ankle and this time press it downwards from your ankle itself. Hold it for 10 seconds and again repeat it thrice. Maintain a comfortable position. Slide your heel towards you and then away from you. Do this exercise for 3 sets with 10 counts each. Hold the correct and comfortable posture. Place your hands beside your waist. Put pressure over your feet and lift your waist up. Now, when your waist is up in the air, count till 10 and place it back on the floor comfortably. Do this exercise for 3 sets. Lie down on your stomach. Bend your knee and try to touch it to your hip. Make sure that you do the exercise according to your own convenience in a pain free manner. Do it for 3 sets with 10 counts each. Place the affected knee forward. Make sure that your other knee is rightly placed behind and is slightly bent with ease. Move in the forward direction without lifting the feet of your leg placed behind. Repeat it 10 times. Make sure that the stepper you take is of a convenient height. Place the affected knee over it and do the following exercises 10 times each. Please maintain your balance. Start with the normal squatting exercises. Once you can put enough load over your affected knee, start with single leg squatting as well. Repeat the exercises for 10 times. Do the following exercises using any stretchy material available at your house. Make sure that you take support to maintain your balance. Place a chair in front of you for support. Lift your entire body up and put the load on your toes. Repeat the following exercise for 10 times. Lastly, talking about the precautions, please maintain a very balanced diet and exercise regularly so that you maintain your weight. Avoid any overuse of your knee joint and maintain a correct posture, and also consult a doctor when required. Do not delay. One advice that don't only focus on your knee muscles. Please make sure that you are also strengthening your hip muscles, because when you combine these with walking, it's very effective and your pain will reduce and your discomfort will also reduce. So hip muscle strengthening, knee joint strengthening, and walking, these three things, doing them in combination is very important. So yeah, that's about the OA knee. And as I always say, relieve your pain and regain your life.